Welcome to Unique Top 10s, and in today's video, the top 10 best-selling video games of all time. Wii Sports Resort is a sports video game developed and published by Nintendo for the Wii video game console, and it is a direct sequel to Wii Sports, which is also on this list. It is one of the first titles to require the Wii Motion Plus accessory, which was bundled with the game. It was released in 2009. Wii Sports Resort has received generally favorable reviews with an average score on Metacritic of 80%. IGN gave it a 7.7 out of 10. Game Trailers gave an 8.6 out of 10. GameSpot gave it an 8 out of 10. Nintendo Power listed Wii Sports Resort along with its predecessor Wii Sports as being two of the greatest multiplayer experiences in the Nintendo history, stating that everyone can have fun with them, ranging from young children to grandparents. As of September 30th, 2019, the game is the third best-selling game on the Wii after its predecessor Wii Sports and Mario Kart Wii, with 33.1 million copies sold worldwide. Mario Kart Wii is a racing video game developed and published by Nintendo for the Wii. It is the sixth installment in the Mario Kart series and was released worldwide in April 2008. Like its previous installments, Mario Kart Wii incorporates playable characters from the Mario series, who participate in kart races on 32 different racetracks using specialized items to hinder opponents or gain advantages. It sold 37.2 million copies, making it the 9th best-selling game of all time, the best-selling game of the Mario Kart series, the best-selling racing game, the best-selling Mario game for the Wii, and the second best-selling game for the Wii behind Wii Sports. As for the reception, it was well received, with a score of 82% for both Game Rankings and Metacritic, 8.5 out of 10 for both GameSpot and IGN, and 9.5 out of 10 for Nintendo Power. Wii Fit is a video game designed by Nintendo's Hiroshi Matsunaga for the Wii home video game console. It is an exercise game with several activities using the Wii Balance Board peripheral. As of March 2012, Wii Fit was the third best-selling console game not packaged with a console, with 22.67 million copies sold. The game uses a unique platform peripheral called the Wii Balance Board, on which the player stands during exercise. The board is not a rocking balance board, but the device that tracks the user's center of balance. The game features yoga, strength, training, aerobics, and balance games. Matsunaga, its creator, described the game as a way to help get families exercising together. Wii Fit has been used for physiotherapy rehabilitation and has been adopted by various health clubs around the world. It has been used in nursing homes to improve posture in the elderly. The game has received generally positive reviews. Both the Wii Fit and the Wii Fit Plus have a combined sales record of 43.8 million copies. Pokemon Red version and Pokemon Blue version are role-playing video games developed by Game Freak and published by Nintendo for the Game Boy. They are the first installments of the Pokemon video game series. They were first released in Japan in 1996. They were originally called Pocket Monsters, but later renamed Pokemon. Pokemon Yellow, a special edition, was released in Japan in 1998 and in other regions in 1999 and 2000. These titles had its own versions for both the Game Boy Advance and the Nintendo 3DS. The player controls the protagonist from an overhead perspective and navigates him throughout the fictional region of Kanto in a quest to master Pokemon battling. The goal of the game is to become the champion of the Indigo League by defeating the 8 gym leaders and then the top 4 Pokemon trainers in the land. Combined, these 4 versions of the game have sold 47.5 million copies. Super Mario Bros. Is a platform game developed and published by Nintendo. The successor to the 1983 arcade game Mario Bros., it was released in Japan in 1985 for the Famicom and in North America and Europe for the Nintendo Entertainment System, or NES, in 1985 and 1987 respectively. Players control Mario, or his brother Luigi, in the multiplayer mode as they travel the Mushroom Kingdom to rescue Princess Toadstool from Bowser. Super Mario Bros. Is frequently cited as one of the greatest video games of all time, with praise on its precise controls. It is one of the best-selling games of all time. The game inspired an expansive franchise, including a long-running game series, an animated television series, and even a feature film. The franchise has sold an incredible amount of 48.2 million physical copies. PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds, or PUBG, is an online multiplayer battle royale game developed and published by PUBG Corporation. In the game, up to 100 players parachute onto an island and scavenge for weapons and equipment to kill others while avoiding getting killed themselves. The available safe area of the game's map decreases in size over time, directing surviving players into tighter areas to force encounters. The last player or team standing wins the round. Battlegrounds is one of the best-selling and most-played video games of all time. As of December 2019, the PC and console versions of the game have sold over 60 million units, in addition to the PUBG Mobile having crossed 600 million downloads. Battlegrounds received positive reviews from critics, although it has also been banned in some countries for allegedly being harmful and addictive to young players. Wii Sports is a 2006 sports video game developed and published by Nintendo for the Wii video game console. The game was released in North America along with the Wii on November 19, 2006, and was released in Japan, Oceania, and Europe the following month. The game is a collection of 5 sports simulations designed to demonstrate the motion sensing capabilities of the Wii Remote. The 5 sports included are tennis, baseball, bowling, golf, and boxing. Wii Sports was well received by critics and received a number of awards. Selling over 82 million copies by the end of 2017, it is the best-selling single-platform game of all time and 4th best overall. Wii Sports has been featured on television in Wii commercials, news reports, as well as other programming. Grand Theft Auto V is a 2013 action-adventure game developed by Rockstar North and published by Rockstar Games. It is the first main entry in the GTA series since 2008 GTA 4. Set within the fictional state of San Andreas, based on Southern California, the single-player story follows 3 criminals and their efforts to commit heists while under pressure for a government agency and powerful crime figures. The open-world design lets players freely roam San Andreas and open countryside, and the fictional city of Los Santos, based on Los Angeles. Extensively marketed and widely anticipated, the game broke industry sales records and became the fastest-selling entertainment product in history, earning $800 million in its first day and $1 billion in its first 3 days. However, it caused controversies related to its depiction of violence and women. It is the 3rd best-selling video game of all time, with over 120 million copies shipped and one of the most financially successful entertainment products of all time, with about $6 billion in worldwide revenue. Tetris is a tile-matching puzzle video game originally designed and programmed by Soviet-Russian software engineer Alexei Pajitnov in 1984 for the Electronica 60. Tetris challenges the player to create complete lines by moving differently shaped pieces, the tetrominos, which scroll from the top to bottom of the playing field. The completed lines disappear and grant the player points, and the player can proceed to fill the vacated spaces. The game ends when the playing field is filled to the point that additional pieces can no longer descend. Built on simple rules and requiring intelligence and skill, Tetris has established itself as one of the greatest classic video game titles along Pong, Space Invaders, and Pac-Man. Since its creation, Tetris has sold 170 million copies, although some claim the number to be 202 million, making it one of the best-selling video game franchises of all time. The Game Boy version in particular is one of the best-selling single titles of all time. Minecraft is a sandbox video game developed by Mojang. Minecraft was created by Marcus Notch Persson in the Java programming language and was officially released in November 2011. In Minecraft, players explore a blocky, procedurally generated 3D world and may discover and extract raw materials, craft tools, build structures or earthworks, and depending on game mode, they can fight computer-controlled mobs, as well as either cooperate with or compete against other players in the same world. Minecraft has been critically acclaimed, winning several awards and being cited one of the most influential and greatest video games of all time. Social media, parodies, adaptations, merchandise, and the annual Minecon conventions played large roles in popularizing the game. It is the best-selling video game of all time, with over 180 million copies sold across all platforms and over 112 million monthly active players by 2019. If you liked the video, please help us with the algorithm by liking, commenting, sharing, and/or subscribing.